Welcome back everyone to Ludus Infinium. Today we're going to be doing a bit of a ranty video, well a ranty stream at least, and we're going to be doing it while playing some Dawn of War 2. So just as a little disclaimer, this is going to be very politically incorrect and probably a little aggressive at times, so if you don't like that kind of thing, cool. Or if you want to have a debate about why I'm wrong, I would actually be more than happy to hear some counter arguments. That being said, if you end up liking the stream, give it a like. Let me know in the chat. If you don't like it, leave a dislike. Again, let me know in the chat. But for right now, let's get into it. So, I'll just... No, yes. Ooh, Eldar.
Commander,
Sure.
Eldar warriors have deployed to defend the target, Commander.
Have they?
They hope to cover his escape, no doubt.
this we cannot allow.
This we won't allow. Pick your words more carefully there. It ain't gonna happen. We are going to commit genocide. The best kind of side.
Hostile movement up ahead, brothers.
Let's see. Eat them up. Hey, fuck, someone taking care of those snipers. So, today, what I plan on talking about is really just the culmination of a bunch of bullshit over the past few months that I've seen. And this really... okay, first off, let me preface it with this. Politically, and I said I would never talk about this on stream, but fuck it, because this is going to become important. Politically, I am an independent that leans right. I'm more of a libertarian. I believe full-heartedly that people should be able to do relatively within reason whatever they want, just as long as it doesn't negatively impact someone else. Now, as far as offending other people, I don't care. If people get offended, they can keep it to themselves. Now, this does change if something that a particular group of people do that is offensive to a group of people as a whole.
This way.
For instance, let's say... let's use gamers as an example. I'm not saying this is true. I am being a gamer myself. But let's just say that gamers have a tendency to, when they go to conventions, they always leave the convention halls a mess. Fuck it, let's just say they shit in the floor. Why not? Fuck it, makes it funny. But they just did something that was grossly unacceptable, or it might be acceptable. For instance, like, or better yet, a better example would actually be at gaming conventions. You always have, it almost come to blows between Star Trek and Star Wars fans over which one is better in a fictional universe. I am a gamer. I love Warhammer 40k. I love sci-fi, and I will even say that shit is dumb. But that being said, so let's say it always causes these big arguments. So people start saying to gamers, we're going to stop having these conventions unless y'all stop. Is that infringing
Field
on
generators
the
are
gamers'
deploying
rights
now,
because they
Commander.
can't have the conventions anymore?
Additional
No, it's saying
generators
like,
will not be available until
if
your
y'all
next
can
deployment.
actually, you know, act like decent people, you can do it. Now,
Target acknowledged.
I am quite frankly, and I'm not even going to sugarcoat this, sick and fucking tired of seeing things on Facebook, on Twitter, on, you know, oh god, on Yahoo. Yahoo is the worst one. Yahoo is the fucking worst one. Or YouTube even. There are some YouTubers who will, no, here.
Grenade that target.
There are some YouTubers that will even get in on it, saying like you're a bad person if you're politically incorrect. Well, I'm here to say go fuck yourself. And here's a lot of why. The thing about being politically correct is it's all a bunch of hypocritical bullshit. It's really a clique. It's the elite clique in schools. It's the clique that no one else can get in unless you're one of them. And that's it's just like, so for instance, with the example I used. So the convention managers who say, no, you can't do this anymore, they're doing it just because, well, fuck it, we don't like it. They all have these arguments that start to get out of control, and we don't like having to pick up after. Like, okay, that's actually a very viable reason. But if it was something small, like if it were just, they had panels, they had a panel over here and a panel over here, 5 on 5, it's just like, I like Star Wars, I like Star Trek. Well, none of y'all fucking matter because 40K is the best, but you're free to say that. Now, if that were the case, and they still did that, which is what happens now, unfortunately, then it's unacceptable. For instance, I just read this on Facebook after I woke up this morning, and I laughed. And I actually put a counter argument. This is someone I care about. And I put a counter argument to someone I care about that made me sound like an asshole, but I don't care. Because it's true. In Missouri, in fucking Missouri, there is a representative who wants to write in legislature because drag queens are doing, there's like this thing at libraries called drag hour, and it really was not that specific on how many are doing it, which goes back to my previous argument. If it's a big enough group of people doing it, then maybe rules need to change just to say, for the most part, people don't like this, which was my argument. But at the same time, in the article, the title of the article was like, he is threatening librarians with jail time if they keep this up. In the article, he says, they have a quote from him that says, he doesn't want age-inappropriate material around small children. Now, this goes to something I believe, whether it be heterosexual, homosexual, whether it be bisexual, any kind of fucking sexual does not need to be around small children. And now, if it's drag queens in general, and they're just there reading to children, there's no problem. If it's drag queens in like in the drag show outfits, then yeah, I can kind of. I'm sorry, I'm gonna side with him because yeah, that's a little age inappropriate. I mean, me and my wife a few years back, we went. There's a what was the bullshit term they used for it? It was a gay bar, but it was a open nightclub, an open sexuality nightclub, and they had drag races, and they were really cool. That was age appropriate because it was in a fucking nightclub or a bar or whatever you want to call it. Doesn't need to be around small children. I'm gonna say no. I think that, and as a general rule, and I know I am blanketing this, and it's probably going to come out bigoted, there are drag people who look nice out of makeup. And they look nice in makeup as well. But some of them overdo the makeup. And they do it to cover up what they believe as flaws. At least this is what I think. I could be wrong. I could very easily be wrong. Don't really care at this point. I'm just sick of reading this shit. But that being said... Oh, look, Eldar. Kill him. Oh, he's dead. Yay! He died quick. Commit to genocide. What do I have here? I have this. That being said, however, is it wrong for people to read to kids in libraries? No. Anyone who says that is just fucking stupid. Do I think it's wrong for people to dress up in drag, go to a library and read to kids? That's a fine line, but I'm going to lean more towards, yes, that is age appropriate. You fuckers please kill them. Anytime, guys. Shoot that. You do that. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. What the fuck keeps it doing? There's something that is fucking me up and I can't tell what it is. Let's go over here real quick. But anyway, so, but in addition to that, another one, what the fuck keeps doing that? I think I know what it is, I just can't fucking see it. Wait, why? Cyrus, why? You, come here. I'm gonna find that fucking seer. There you are, you little bastard. Eat shit and die. So, now, with everything I just said, you know, I think that people should not be restricted. If they want to be drag queens, cool, let them be drag queens. But it wasn't expecting that. But it needs to be in an age-appropriate arena. I mean, come on, that's just common fucking sense. And I saw this story a little while ago. I'm trying to think of what it was. This was a few months back. And shit, what was it? Oh well, fuck it. Now that being said, it happens on both fucking sides of the political spectrum. Like, I don't know how many people are keeping up with the with what's happening in American politics right now, but it's hilarious. I mean, this is really good. We could have our own TV show of this shit. I watched another YouTuber, and he pointed out how
what do the Tyranids have to do
people
with Eldar helping
in
orcs?
Bernie Sanders' camp
Full-fledged orc uprising
had
could actually slow the Tyranids, Thaddeus.
said
If the Eldar were not doing this on our own
that
recruiting
gulags
worlds, we could use the
for a
situation to our
good
advantage.
thing
using orcs and
And that they
Eldar
need to make a
stop an enemy?
comeback.
Why would we waste our time
And he was
with that?
basically saying
We
for
are
people that
Space
don't
Marines.
agree with him.
We fear nothing.
It's like,
because we are
dude,
fear incarnate.
Are you retarded?
We may be fear incarnate,
And I don't
Abatus,
mean like
but we face an enemy that
the
knows
kind of
no
person
fear.
that can't help it. I
We
mean
will
like,
need every advantage
are
we
you
can get if we want to
knowingly
save
saying
the sector.
stupid shit just to be different? I mean, at least I don't say stupid shit. I used to. I really used to. I won't lie about it. I used to do this shit when I was younger. I do not say stupid shit just to be different anymore. I am just an asshole. And I take pride in being an asshole. Not because it makes me different, but because it makes me fucking honest. And the thing about it is, to me, this is probably a person who has no fucking clue what the gulags were. And if that's the case, that makes it even funnier for me. Sure. Yep. And that's exactly right, Coda. And something I love is watching these people who do support Bernie Sanders. It's really fun. What the fuck? And it's really funny to me. Okay, now what's going on? OBS, what are you doing? Okay, no, OBS is fine. So anyway, and the funny thing is, and this YouTuber pointed it out, is that when the alt-right, the extreme alt-right came out in support of President Trump, he denounced them. He's like, I don't want fucking anything to do with them. Because, well, that made sense. And so many people try and pin that on him, like, you know, oh, he's alt-right, you know, he's associated with white supremacists. Like, no, he put that shit to bed quick. He's like, nah, no. But the best part is, Bernie isn't even doing that. He's not like, yeah, I don't agree with that. No, he's just like, they're doing what? In what? In my camp? What? No. I don't know what the fuck it is, man, but I do agree with this other YouTuber. He's talking about how he thinks, and I do agree with this, I think that it's going to be fucking landslide red in 2020. Because here's going to be the problem. Here, I'm going to make a prediction.
A message is coming in from Chapter Command.
Shut up, Martellus. Biden is going to get the nomination because life's not fair. Biden is going to run against Trump and get completely destroyed all across the board. And here's the thing. Here's something people don't talk about. And I saw this news story
We have located
this morning as well, and I've only seen it in one place. So President Trump was talking about building the wall and making Mexico pay for it. He did. He fucking did. And I'm going to explain how, because no one can make this connection. He didn't build a physical wall. Well, he is building a physical wall using taxpayer dollars. But he turned Mexico into the wall. They're basically saying there's a caravan coming up from Honduras. And Mexico's saying, no, you're not going to come. No, we're going to turn you right the fuck around. and this is because of shit President Trump has done. Because last
Target the
statistic
larger
I read,
creatures to
he
disrupt
cut
the
down
swarm.
immigration by like
That will
70%.
buy us the time to get to our target.
Captain Thule will have his vengeance.
Well, actually, no. Now it's down to 5, Coda. It's down to Sanders, Warren, Buttigieg, Biden, and there's one more, I think. No, I think it might actually be down to... No, it is down to 5, and I just can't remember the last guy. But here's the problem. And also, I'm glad I went down this train of thought. Here's the problem right now. Nancy fucking Pelosi. Oh my god, I hate this one. This is the biggest hypocritical bitch in the world. A lot of people talk about, and this is another thing that particular YouTuber said, and I used to think that this was a conspiracy just to screw over Sanders. And after he pointed a couple things out, I don't think so. I think she's just genuinely incompetent. Kill the gas bags. No, don't run up on the exploding gas bags. Just kill the exploding gas bags. But, so, when she signed the articles of impeachment to go over to the Senate, she had signed pins with her name on them and was celebrating it. I'm sorry. What? This shit hurts my head. You're trying to get so many people on your side to see your point of view. Yeah, you're doing crazy shit like that? No. But here's the beautiful part. So, the conspiracy theory is that she held impeachment to hamstring Sanders to give Biden a leg up. Well, here's the funny thing, though. This is the beautiful part about this. If that's the case, then she's still fucked up. So, during the impeachment process, all of Senate has to be there. So that takes off everyone, I think, except for Buttigieg and Biden. No, it's not Buttigieg. It's the fifth guy, and I can't remember his name. But it takes out everyone except for those two. So if they agree to call witnesses, whose crack-addled mind thinks that the Republicans won't call Joe Biden and Hunter Biden? So it's going to take him off the trail too. So the only person it doesn't hurt, Democrat-wise, is the fifth guy, whose name I cannot fucking remember. And this is the beautiful part about that. In addition to this, so let's say hypothetically she did do it originally just to screw over Bernie Sanders. He doesn't need help. Him and Warren keep getting into it so damn much. That's all the fucking media can focus on. And yes, I will say this. As much as I don't like the bastard, as much as I don't like him, Warren instigated, and now Warren looks like an idiot. Oh no, I'm sorry. Warren is an idiot. Warren is a liar and an idiot, and if she gets the nomination, it's going to be worse than if Biden gets it. Hilarious! It's gonna be so damn funny! Now, something, again, this YouTuber points out, and I'm not gonna say his age because I don't know if he was like that or not, is that, the case Warren makes is that Sanders said that a woman can't run for president. Do I think he said that? No. Do I think he said something similar to that? Bennett was the guy. You're right. It was either Bennett or Delaney. But no, almost all of them have dropped out now. Or they're just not being, boosted by the Democrats. So the only ones really left in the running coda are Bloomberg, which I think he's actually running as an independent. I'm not sure. Buttigieg, I think it's Delaney. Delaney, Sanders, Warren.
Field generators are deploying now, Commander.
Biden,
Additional
and
generators will not be
Buttigieg. And I think the
available
only
until
two
your
that
next
impeachment
deployment.
won't hamstring outright will be Biden and Delaney. And then, with that being the case,
Tactical squad repositioning.
hi buddy. With that being the case, it will still potentially cripple Biden. Because you know Republicans are going to call him as a witness. They'd be stupid not to. And they aren't the Democrats. Because, I mean, quite frankly, as he keeps saying that, bastards. That's why I don't like those things getting close. Okay, yeah. Everything and a lot of it really isn't the Democrats, it's the progressives. And that's the funny part about it, is that now the almost losing on both fronts. Which is kind of hilarious if you stop to think about it. But that being said, it's just like they're the ones pushing for this PC-friendly bullshit. Like, include us. You know, we gotta have, you know. But unfortunately, they don't. I believe everyone should be inclusive to a degree.
Enemy located.
If you don't like someone, fuck it, don't deal with them. Don't talk to them, don't interact with them, what the fuck ever. Or even if you don't like someone and you're part of a group with that person, at least have cool
There's the beast.
relations. You don't have to
Destroy
be
it.
fucking sucking each other's dicks. You could just be sitting there, you know, like, hey, how was your day? Some shit like that. Be at least polite. And that's just something that has to... No! Cyrus, no! And that's something that has really died out hard. Is now people feel like if you don't like someone, you know, even if you're in a group with them, you get the right to treat them like shit just as you don't like them. And that's just not the case. I don't know how the hell that started, but that shit needs to go. So, and my main problem with it is that I have a lot of them. No, my people are morons. Look, I'm gonna go wrong.
Falling back to next position.
So my problem is these people that say you have to,
Fall into position, initiate.
you have to bend over backwards to be nice to me. You have to accept that we're right just because we want to include everybody. Basically, we want to include everyone that agrees with us, and everyone who disagrees with us is either a bigot, an asshole, whatever. And that's just a no. I'm sorry. One of the nice things about, in my case, about particularly being an asshole, is that I don't agree with everyone. And I have said this with people I disagree with. That I've had actual,
Tactical
not
Marines awaiting orders.
arguments, but debates with. I've had conversations with conversations on differing viewpoints. And that, you know, I'll say, you know, thank you at least for the interesting conversation, or I never thought about it that way, or something to that effect.
In melee.
And I mean it, I really do. I can appreciate it when someone has a different viewpoint than me that makes me think in a different way.
Clear that area.
Move.
The enemy has targeted one of our turrets.
So I can honestly appreciate that. I really can. And that's a problem that we as a society have lost because we have this almost entitled viewpoint where if someone disagrees with you, you have the right to say, no, I'm absolutely right, and they just have to fucking deal with it. And that's just not the case. Doesn't do the damage.
Others fire. Bioplasma. Clear that area.
Yes.
Show me your fury. Emperor betrayed. We'll fall back with the guns. Under attack.
And let's do this again, because I'm going to bring down a artillery strike on them, because I'm an ass.
Our fortifications are under assault.
Okay. Good, it gives me a viewpoint, at least for right now. But this just needs to honestly stop. And I think the second that people see that it's okay to have disagreements,
The enemy
Okay.
has destroyed one of our sentry
oh, so it
guns.
was even more, and just more of them dropped out.
The
Okay.
enemy has targeted one of our turrets.
My bad, Coda. My bad.
By your command.
But, fuck, what was I saying?
This is Avitus.
Eat shit!
Direct our wrath on you.
That's what I was saying, eat shit.
Getting cover, brothers.
I mean, don't expect everyone to agree with you. Don't expect everyone to fucking like you.
Excited.
I mean, I know. I'm not delusional. I know a lot of people don't like my ass. I don't care. I would drive myself crazy thinking about that shit. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this particular live stream.
Understood.
I have promised myself I would never put politics or shit like this in a video or a live stream, but you know what? Fuck it. If people need a wake-up call,
Can we serve
here it
Sir
is.
Murray feel the Emperor's
Stop acting like
wrath?
assholes just because you feel like, oh, because I'm different, you have to accept it, and it has to become the new norm. No. Fuck no, that's not why people are different. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do devil's advocate. Shit. I'm gonna get my people killed.
We are
Ah, you
suffering
dumbass.
heavy losses.
So for those that don't know,
Scouts here. No engagement.
Direct our wrath.
Well done,
me and my
Commander.
wife have a polyamorous
Apothecary
relationship. Sometimes
Guardian
we
has
have a
dispatched
girlfriend.
servitors to collect and analyze the warrior's corpse.
And that's
Librarians
different.
have also
Do I want that
consulted
to
the
become
more
the norm?
complete
Yeah, that'd
records
be kind
aboard
of
the
weird,
Litany
but
of Fury.
no.
With this information, we have devised
I
a
don't.
plan
It's
of
not that I don't want
attack
it to
against
become the
the
norm. I
Hive
just don't
Fleet.
really give a shit if it does or not. It's not my business what other people do. But
Zeal and fury are rewarded with victory.
I mean, I don't do it. We don't do it just because, oh, we do this extreme thing because we want to be different. Like, fuck no. We do it because we, as adults, came together and said, we both like women. We're both okay with occasionally having an extra woman in the relationship. So, yeah, let's do that.
Tyranids
No.
have a simple and terrible
No.
agenda,
No!
Commander.
Damn it.
Left unchecked, they will kill and
I mean,
consume
when it
every
comes to-
living thing on the planet.
To my thoughts
Our
on
only
people
hope
actually
of
being
stopping the
different, I don't
Tyranids is
care.
to strike at the heart
But
of the Hive
to
Fleet
force
itself.
your
For us to do
being
this, you must
different
first
on
accomplish
someone
3 critical
just for the sake
tasks.
of making it
You must locate
normal
and secure the
quote-unquote
astronomic array
accepted
hidden on planet Typhon.
is
Only
not
its
okay.
precise
It's
scans
not.
will allow us to
It's-
analyze the Hive Fleet and locate
I
its
just
weaknesses.
I don't see it that way.
You must also obtain a sample of the
think
Hive Fleet's
if you wanna be different
biotoxins.
because it's
Only a
you,
pure gene sample will
Go
allow us
for
to
it, knock
develop a
yourself
poison
out.
to strike
wanna
at
be
the Hive
different,
Fleet.
just
And you
because you wanna
must
fit in with
secure
a large
access to Angel
group,
Forge on planet
or you want to
Meridian.
force your views
Only
on
this
a group?
ancient
No,
forge's
that's-
vast manufacturing capabilities will allow us to
If
produce
everyone
weapons
would
with
be
which to deliver
fucking
our
straight
poison.
up, then
Each
the
of
world
these
would
tasks
honestly
pits
be
your
a
handful
better
against
place, because then at least
untold
everyone would be
billions.
fucking honest, and we wouldn't have people like Warren running around.
But failure means the utter annihilation of our
I mean, the funny thing is, if Warren would have been honest from the get-go, she'd probably be a hell of
and
a lot better
death
off than some
sentence
of
for
them.
our chapter.
But she didn't. Dumbass. And people just need to be honest with themselves and with others. And that's what created part
Commander,
of this
we
PC
need-
culture bullshit, is that, you know, we gotta make everyone feel included. We gotta make everyone feel nice. Like, no, you don't. Fuck off! people are different for a reason. I go to hell with that shit. It's not obvious where I stand on that viewpoint. It kind of is now. I mean, I know people, and I'm actually one of these people. I have issues when people make suicide jokes. It doesn't. I mean, I don't really care either way. It doesn't necessarily offend me. It's just something that I take personally when someone who has no idea what it's like going through that level of depression, and they just play it off as a joke. Now, people who go through that shit, and you can tell who they are, when they joke about it, you can tell that they've gone through it. You can tell, like, that motherfucker been through some deep shit. Not gonna fuck with them. They crazy. And I am one of those people. Well, Coda, that's half right. Hold on a second. I need to get back on my phone to do that. You didn't have to retract that, Coda. I was actually about ready to show it. But, no, I'm not going to blast you, Coda. No. I'm not blasting you. Like I said, I don't care one way or the other. Whether people make... The only thing that I take personally is when I know for a fact it's someone who doesn't understand, who still thinks it's funny. And this is one I saw, and I'm gonna fucking say his name because I hope this motherfucker dies. I hope he dies some way horrible. Aaron Paul and that retarded ass brother of his, Jake.
Meridian stands.
Commander,
No.
welcome.
Fuck you too. No, and, they went to that suicide forest in Japan and fucking found a person who committed suicide and laughed. Like, no! No. I hope they get hit by a car and drugged for about 100 feet. But that being said, I'll make fucking jokes about it all the time. I'll make less than jokes about it all the time, which I probably should not admit. But like another one, and taking the suicide one out of the equation, another one, and this is one I do all the time, saying something's retarded. Now here's the thing, retarded has come to colloquially mean two things. Retarded can either mean someone with a mental, not incapacitating, I'll say debilitating. Debilitating sounds good. Debilitating mental disability to the point where they cannot mentally function. Or someone who is fucking stupid and does not give a damn. Someone who is stupid and does the same shit over and over. Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi is retarded. I don't know which one she falls under, though. I don't know if she falls under the group that can't help it, or if she falls under the group that doesn't fucking care. Because there's a difference. There is a true difference. When I was in high school, one of the best people I ever talked to was someone who had Down syndrome, and I am not calling him retarded. I'm not. He was a very smart guy. To this day, I'm mechanically inept. If I work on a car,
Commander,
I'm the retarded one when it comes to cars. I don't know about them, and I don't fucking care to learn. I don't. Every time I touch a car, something bad happens, so no, I don't care. But this guy, he could work on small engines, he could work on cars. He was just amazing with it. He was not retarded. And most people say, oh, he had Down syndrome, he's retarded. Yeah, someone said that around me in high school, and I punched them.
Alert.
I punched them
the
out.
Eldar strike without warning.
Because that, at that point, is no longer, someone who honestly can't help it, which honestly is a negative way to put it in, and it's not, well, I'm about ready to kill my own argument here, but it's also not someone who just doesn't fucking care, which is also a negative way to put it in, but they earn it. That's the difference, is the degree of how much they deserve it. And honestly, if you can't help it, don't deserve the ignorance. ass people who don't shut the fuck up and say, you need to be one of us. If you don't agree with us, you need to go in a gulag. What? No, you ass retarded. Shut the fuck up. That's someone who deserves being called retarded. That's someone who deserves getting punched in the dick, spat on, and called retarded. I mean, and I'm not advocating people actually going out there and beating the shit out of people. I'm not. I mean that all very figuratively. Just because someone deserves it doesn't mean actually go out and do it. Hell, I probably earned that at a few points. Don't do it to me either. But that being said, it's just like
Tactical squad, return fire.
something needs to fucking happen to make this shit change. It's not healthy for us as a country, and that shit trickles down. It's like it's not healthy for us as a society or anything at all. Sorry, someone actually responded to me making the argument that drag queens in a public library might be a little bit age inappropriate.
Tactical squad, return fire. Nemesis under attack. Squad eliminated. Finish the enemy. Show me what passes for fury among your misbegotten kind.
I cannot type using a finger. So, for those of you that do want to know,
Unleash all fury upon us.
Under fire.
sorry, I'm going to type this in, and then I'm going to read it out, and I want y'all to let me know what you think.
Eldar.
So, the argument is, my original is basically what I said. I compared it to video games, quite frankly, because it's, to me, an issue of being age appropriate or not. Someone said, and I love this is a slip and slide to fascism.
Such an end.
I want someone to define fascism for me. I want people to start fucking defining it next. If they say it again, I'm gonna be like, define fascism. In the simplest terms you can, because I don't want, because this is stupid. Okay, this is slip and slide to fascism. Video games are not books from public libraries. Okay, I'll agree with that, but let's hear out the argument on why they're not.
Moving to
The whole
capture.
point of public libraries are for people to have access to a wide variety of books without censorship or restriction.
Melee.
Okay, and I do have a comment for that, and I'll read my comment. This bill seeks to take what should be a individual issue of parental guidance and turn it into a way to restrict books and punish librarians. Again, I do think people drag in a public area, and a public library in some areas is age inappropriate. That's the issue in libraries do have censorship and restrictions. Go to any high school and just read their restricted book list. And I promise you, because I've been to 3 fucking different high schools, not for education. I did actually go to the same high school for education, but I went to 3 different high school proms and after proms, and all of their libraries, right on the front, well, 2 of them on the front door, had a restricted book list. And I'll give everyone a guess at what the number one book on that list was. And it's actually pretty fucking obvious, which is the funny thing.
Receiving fire. Taking hits.
Run to the tank!
Devastator's under enemy attack.
And this is actually exactly what I was talking about earlier. Is that, you know, so now he's saying, why do I think it's age inappropriate for drag queens to be dressed in drag in public with children?
We meet such an end.
Eldar, take nothing for granted.
Fine work, brother. More corpses.
Also, someone pointed out that high school libraries are not public libraries. Well, public libraries in my area also have a similar list.
We will thin their ranks.
And see, this is also the other part I hate. There's no in between. So the two comments said, why do you have a problem with drag queens reading to kids? What exactly do you find it to do? What exactly about it do you find inappropriate? High school libraries are not public libraries. Two closest libraries to me, and this is true, have similar restricted lists. And I even put right after that, guess the first book on the list. Also, the issue isn't the drag queens, it's where they are in drag or not. I think, for as I said in the article, small children, it would be fine to be out of drag reading to them.
Our foes grow in strength. Space Marines. Eldar Grav Tank. Fire Prism class.
The thieving animals have found me.
Son of a bitch.
Cannot let them enter
Another
our
tank.
cause.
Eldar down!
Well, at least it's almost says it's to diversify the community. And my argument is, okay, for teenagers, yep, sure, I don't really have an issue with. I did what it is, I disagree less. But for small children, I just don't agree with it
Circle the structure and reconnoiter.
And now, they're trying to say, would it be bad if, let's say, a trans person was reading to kids? Anyone care to guess what I'm going to say to that? The fuck were you thinking?
Not yet earned your place.
No mercy for the misguided.
So I actually made the argument, and most people, even if they don't like drag or any of the LGBT community, will know who RuPaul is. And I even said, I would say it's okay for RuPaul to read to kids in the library, out of drag. He's a known drag queen.
Nothing for
Drag is unnecessary. That's just how I feel. That's really how I do feel. I think it's just... I don't see why it's necessary. I
invade.
Swishies. Load up.
By his will. Structure flattened. Eldar down.
Damn it. Shut up.
Structure flattened. Deal with that.
Unleash all fury upon them!
Locked in melee. Next target.
How can we serve? Eliminate that target.
Back to the shadows, Eldar.
Launch Thunderhawks for extraction.
Rest not. There are still targets to engage.
Zeal and fury are rewarded with victory.
And the debate rages on. Actually, one of them just helped me.
Prelate Benetio of House Toril passes on his thanks, Commander. He looks forward to the recovery of his stolen goods and the repair of the damaged array.
Is this liaison unaware that a Tyranid High Fleet is descending upon this sector?
We are currently reviewing the full extent of the Tyranid threat, Sergeant. We have yet to find evidence that Meridian is in any real danger. DeRosa out.
Imperium tech priests have been working to restore an ancient astronomical array deep in the jungles of Typhon. If reports are accurate, this array is capable of detailed scans of an entire subsector. This data could allow us to uncover a critical weakness in the High Fleet. We will have to make contact with the tech priests at their base camp on Typhon
everyone's
and ask
Sarazzi,
for
mate.
location.
Commander, Captain Angelos here. You must defend the capital world and secure Angel Forge. It will all be for naught, however, if we cannot develop weapons with which to...
Actually, with that, I probably am going to end the stream there. I've been at it for an hour, and talking about it has actually worn me out a little bit. It's made me hungry. It's made me hangry. Oh. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. But, I mean, just to sum up, I think everyone needs to fucking sack up and at least if they're part of a group, get along. I mean, if you're not even in the same group, then you don't fucking matter to each other. I'm sorry, you don't. Like, for instance, let's use Discord as an example, because I have a ready example for that. If you're in a group with someone in Discord and you don't see eye to eye, but you're still a part of the same group, or you're part of an inner group in said group, then at least in public get along, or at least try to. if if you're not even part of that group, then it doesn't matter because you can't even see what they're saying on the different Discord. So why the fuck does it matter? I mean, for me, I live in a rural area. I don't give a shit what people in the city next to me say. I'm not part of that group. This is what we need to get over. We need to stop dictating how everyone else lives and just live our own fucking lives and be honest with ourselves and others. That being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the little rants I went on, even though I got quiet at times because I was trying to respond to this bullshit. That being said, I appreciate all y'all come out. And Coda, thank you for correcting me on that. I could have sworn it was only down to like 5 or 6. I really do appreciate it. But if you like the stream, leave a like, show some love in the comments. If you didn't like it, leave a dislike. If you think I was wrong on something, let me know. You know, I am not that much of an asshole where I'm going to say, you know, I'm always right. I'm not always right. Shit, I'm more often wrong most times. But, you know, if you disagreed with me, let me know. I would love to have a conversation about it. I would love for people to show me different perspectives. That being said, I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.